Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Labor Day Monday, the 4th of October. And it's Eastern Daylight Saving now, and welcome along to another week. Well, today we had a barbecue here at the house, and it was great. Now, tonight on the show, we're going to talk about lasagna. Who loves it? Let us know down below here. And joining me now for this Monday edition of the Daily Wraps, and it's episode 291. And here's Kit now. Good evening.
Good evening, Barry Hughes. It's always great to be back to the studio. Like Barry was mentioning about the lasagna, it was very delicious today. Um, but yeah, we're gonna head straight into it,
So, lasagna, we know it's time consuming to make, but having a nice healthy lasagna, guys, is the best way to go. Here's Kid now for his opening sequence on this.
Yeah. Look, like Barry's saying about spending a little bit of time cooking, but that's the fun um, of how you make in the kitchen.
So make sure your ingredients are fresh if you make lasagna. Here's Kid now.
Yeah, especially coming down to the vegetable means um, and whatever you make with your lasagna, it could be fresh products and a good means to your lasagna.
So don't use the crappy, nasty stuff, guys. Here's my outsider.
I agree because if you want to eat good food, spend a little bit of money with a good quality products for your meal.
So don't use off ingredients, guys, please, because you will be sick. Here's my outsider.
I agree. When eat healthy food, good food, you gotta use some good products, fresh. Uh, yeah, especially come down to the vegetable. You need some fresh vegetable for your lasagna.
And make sure you have a suitable oven-proof dish, guys, for your lasagna. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, great oven. Because you don't want to get cooking your lasagna in there and get burned and or get doesn't really cook all the way. You got a really good oven to do your cooking in there.
So make a good bolognese sauce like you were making spaghetti sauce or spaghetti bolognese. Here's Kid now.
Yeah. Look, you gotta cook your bolognese or your spaghetti sauce. Then you need to add the meat, um, the fresh products, good means, and then you cook it for it to, and you simmer, and then the sauce will get into the meat.
And then layer your dish with the meat and lasagna and then your white sauce and then sprinkle it with cheese, okay, and bake in the oven until the cheese is melted. Here's my outsider.
Oof, my mouth is watering while we're talking about the lasagna with the top cheese. Oh, yum.
So lasagna, you just can't go wrong with it, guys. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, especially your kids. A lot of kids love lasagna and especially pasta as well. Lasagne, I think all the kids are enjoy.
So this is the conclusion of episode 291 now. We didn't have time on Friday to complete the episode 291. So here it is. It was a big day on Friday, a big news conference, but we won't go into that. But Lasagne, guys, you just can't go wrong with it. Here's my offside and now to tell you about.
Yep. Look, man, you gotta love lasagna. You gotta cook it. You know, and then you cheese on top. Oh, yum.
So go on, whip up this lasagna, guys. Don't waste time going to the shops and buying cheap, nasty $5 lasagnas. Here's my offside.
You don't wanna spend that money on that. You know, you gotta love it. You gotta cook it at home with your family, especially your kids. You know, let them cut some vegetable. But yeah, that's how you're gonna make it.
Well, now it's time to talk quickly about daylight saving before we say goodnight. Well, daylight saving kicked in on Sunday morning and we got quite a shock. Here's my offside.
Yeah. Look, daylight saving is already done. You know, some people like it, some people don't like it, but here we go. We're back into the daylight saving, guys.
So it will end in April next year. So so enjoy the summer, the rest of spring and summer. Here's my offside.
Yeah. Uh, Enjoy it like the spring right now, and then very soon we'll hit the.
And be careful out in that sun, guys, because it is hot. Here's my offside.
Yeah, and the weather is getting better. You know, it's getting warmer and warmer, and you know, it's um, very good. Yeah, for some people.
So we hope that you enjoyed daylight saving, and on the next episode, Kip and I will bring to you, perhaps on Wednesday, um, we will talk about the different ice cream
Yep.
and sorbets. So watch out for that coming soon. Here's my offside.
Coming soon, guys. That's what we're gonna take our next topic about ice cream.
So it's coming in. I'll talk about it tomorrow as well on episode 292, 93. But that's all we've got time for. It's nearly 10 to 8 here. Okay, the number that we rely on 24 hours a day, that is 000. Please do not ring that number unless you have an emergency. Here's Kid now putting his closing message on this.
Yep. Like Barry's saying about 000, yeah, number that we always bring it up, you guys, that you guys know and understand about 000, especially right now. Please don't call the 000 for any other reason but call them when you have an emergency.
So don't be a fool with that number, please. because you are potentially putting someone's life at risk. Okay, he's kid now, and from me, good night. Here's kid now to say his good night and reminder about 000.
Um, Thank you, Barry. And thank you, the viewers out there. Look, like we always warning you guys about 000. Please, very listen very carefully to Barry because this guy here, he's being the paramedic people. You know, just a warning for you guys.
So, the next episode, 292, tomorrow, coming up at 9:30 with Matt Brown tomorrow morning in the studio. Okay, so we do hope that you have an excellent night. But from me now, Barry Fair, good night. Here's Kev now to say good night.
Good night, everybody, and looking forward to talk to you guys in the next episode on Barry Fear Production.
So from me now, a very good night. Enjoy the remainder of your Monday night. And from all of us here at Oceana now, a very good night. And I will talk to you tomorrow morning at 9:30 with Matt Brown. So until tomorrow then, it's a very good night from myself, Barry Fair. Well, good morning everybody and welcome to episode 292-93. Barry Fair and Matt Brown with you for the last edition of the Tuesday Raps here in the studio. Well, what a show we've got coming up for you today. And here he is for the final Tuesday and Wednesday and Friday Raps for the week, the final week. And here he is. Good morning to Matt Brown.
Good morning, Barry. Good morning, viewers. Hope everyone's doing well on this 5th of October, Daylight Saving Week, Barry.
Yeah, the first week of daylight saving, and it kicked in at 2 a.m. on Sunday morning. So instead of it being from 20 to 11 like it was, it is now 20 to midday, but we've got all day to cover the show. Well, I'm not going to announce who the new premier is on the show because I don't feel like doing that today. So let's just get on to the positive stuff and deal with the negatives after. Well, a lot of people were sad to see Glad go, but hey, we mustn't go stomping, stomp. Here's Matt now to open episode 292 and through with that.
That's right, Barry. Yes, it was a bit of a shock for most people on Friday last week, but here we are on Tuesday, and it's sunk in that Glads is stepping down, and I wish her all the best with her future endeavours because I know she's going to have less stress and she'll even get more money for the next job she does. So good luck to her.
And I'm just finished a very nice email to her now, wishing her all the best. I might even contact the office on the phone to see whether she did get it with the help of my trusty friend Matt here.
That'd be good, Barry. You know, you did that nice letter sent off to Gladys' office. I know she's going to have a few emails to go through, which her staff will sort through, Barry. So, all good, my friend. I'm sure they'll be reading your letter at some point.
So, just to go over the phone matters like we have done over the past couple of weeks. Don't just raise your voice on the phone or lose your temper or threaten people on the phone because it's not the right way to go. Here's Matt to recap on that now.
That's right. One of my favourite sayings growing up as a kid, I was told, is if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it.
And zip it is the way to go. Here's Matt now.
That's right, Barry. Zip it. You know, it's nice to be nice. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. So try and refrain from getting angry and getting into the old stompity stomp, 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 stomp.
So we're going to do one big show today because it's the last week probably that I will do the show from here. So I will find out more information after the break to see what is happening. But getting back to the phone manners, guys, we'll recap that again. Okay? Don't go, why did such and such have to resign? Here's Matt now.
That's it, because it doesn't get you anywhere. It doesn't change what's just happened. So either you can live with it and deal with it,
or G and B it, grin and bear it, or you say it best when you say nothing at all. Here's
very
Matt.
true, Barry, very true.
Here's Matt now.
So you've got the choice, viewers out there. You can either take the easy path, which is be calm and deal with whatever's in front of you, or you can go down the road that Barry and I do not wish to ever see again, and that's the stompity stomp stomp road.
So, just to let you viewers know out there, we've had a ball bringing this lockdown series to you. I'll still be here on the Wednesday doing the raps with you, but I don't know who I will get next Wednesday when the key gets turned. Okay, because we don't know. Here's Matt now.
That's right. I mean, we were just informed this morning that we'll be going back to head office to the Lifestyles on Monday, so I won't be broadcasting live in the studio with Barry from after this Friday. And I'm sure that Barry will probably be going back to your Lifestyles in St Ives. Is that correct?
I will have to find out about that and let you viewers know on Fridays.
Okay.
Yep, it has been a wonderful opportunity to sit here from 9:30 to 3:30 presenting the shows to you, and the best show we've ever done is the phone man, like we're recapping on now. So here's Matt to tell you we've had a ball.
Had a ball, Barry. You know, it's when I look back now and how many shows we've done together. We've talked about many topics. We've had great chats, and we've got all the old D&M, the old deep and meaningful, bringing up conversations that people probably don't like to talk about. But we're here to bring you honest, good content, and hopefully something to learn as well, which we all can learn, Barry.
So, with the phone manners, don't just say, oh, I hope you're satisfied, because that's not the way to go. Here's Matt now.
That's it. You know, the choice is yours. You should already know before you pick up the phone what kind of voice you'll be using, because it's all on the delivery. If you've got a sharp, mean voice, it can be taken the wrong way, and if you have a nice, cool, calm voice, that can be taken the right way.
Okay, but if you've got a voice that is sharp like a knife, will anyone want to look at you? No. Will anyone want to talk to you? No. Will anyone want to help you in the future if you send a threatening email? We've also covered this on the show. Here's Matt now.
That's it. The same manners should apply across the board. That shouldn't just be emails or phone. It should be to anyone. When you're in a shop, walking down the street, a stranger, just treat everyone with respect.
So, respect doesn't cost a thing, guys. Okay, use your manners, get them out of your pocket when you're on the phone. Because, like with Matt here, I may have been a little bit hesitant about my table on Friday, but tomorrow we're going to try and raise the old goal. Here's my offside.
Yes, we've had many bonding experiences, Barry. I'd say with our episode, which has been great. We've got to know you. You've got to know me. We've got to know our viewers, and so it's been a win-win. And tomorrow, Barry, I think you might be pleasantly surprised, and if not, we can just change it back. So whatever you want, my friend.
And respecting each other's opinion too, and don't go, oh, you beep. Here's Matt now.
Exactly right, Barry. There's something that if you don't like, Barry, I just got to accept that. It's your choice, and I'm just here to help, Barry, and do whatever I can to make it a great fun-filled day for you.
So we've had a lot of fun bringing the series to you, and in a way, I am sad that it is coming to a close. But hey, you've still got me here on a Wednesday, but I don't know who with. Here's Matt now.
Okay, so yes, so Wednesday is your home day. Is that correct? To let our viewers know.
Yep. So it has been a hope to bring the series to you. When the series first started on the Tuesday, I had Georgia with me. Okay, and then you came along. Okay, then I had Amanda on the Monday, and then I had Georgia for a couple of Mondays. And boy, it was an absolute hoot.
That's a winner, Barry. That's what we like to hear. From just doing these video vlogs by yourself. I think the lockdown's given a bit of a bonus to have the staff come and interact a lot more with you with the video show. So I've enjoyed it, Barry. And yes, when I was told this morning that we are going back to Alambi, I was sad too, because I got used to coming in and spending quality time with you outside of the videos as well.
But we mustn't stay in lockdown forever, guys. Okay, because Christmas is coming up as well, and we'll just take a break for a second. Well, so yes, it has been a wonderful experience to bring the show here to you. And don't forget, we've got another good show coming up tomorrow and on Friday for the last one as well. Okay, and I will So, we've said, it's been an absolute hoot to bring the shows to you here every Tuesday and Wednesday and Friday here. Okay, I've had a blast. To end the first part and episode 292, let's go back over the phone manners. Okay, don't just go stompity stomp, 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 stomp after you've got off the phone. Okay, that is a rude thing to do. Here's Matt now.
Exactly right. And usually, if you're going to be in that kind of mood, like you said, Barry, after you hang up the phone,
Like, don't go wham!
you've got the other people that are in the house or people around you that are going to be affected by your negative energy and your angry movement. So, how about you think of them too?
And if the person you are looking for is not at their desk, leave them a message like I have just done with your phone number so that they can call you back. Here's Matt now.
Exactly right. You know, that's the nicest way to leave a message is on the voicemail or with who you are, your phone number, and you're looking forward to a response. So very well done, Barry. And yes, hopefully we'll hear from the Premier's office today.
So don't just go wham and then stompity stomp, 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 stomp. Here's Matt now.
That is exactly right, Barry, because if you're going to be wound up like that so much, you can't be good for anyone.
Or not even me, and if you don't like what you've seen on television, again, email the television station on which you saw it. Here's Matt now.
Exactly right. So you email, put your concerns through, and yes, just remember to be polite.
Because being polite does not cost a thing, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Matt now.
That's it. You know, don't forget your manners. They're free, and if you see someone that you know, it's a friend of yours, and they get a bit hot and bothered, my advice is go and speak to them and see what's bugging them because obviously not when they're hot and heavy because when someone's angry usually they don't want someone to come over and tell them to calm down but after they've calmed down just ask what was the problem, can I help?
So, like with me this morning, okay, I didn't say, Matt, I don't want you to touch my table. That is not me. Here's Matt now.
Yes, Barry, our viewers could learn and to be more like you, Barry. I think the world would be a better place because you're very calm and collective, very polite, Barry, and always accommodating to other staff and residents.
So we'd like to say thank you for tuning into our videos. And like I've just said, I have just spoken to Sam Clive that I may be going back in on Monday. Here's Matt now to take
Yes.
up the story on that.
Yes, so with New South Wales opening up for the first stages after COVID, I will be heading back to Alambie and Barry will be heading back to Sinai, so we've just got to find out the fine details for certain arrangements, but it looks like life is starting to get back to normal since we hit that 80%, Barry.
So again, we'd like to say thank you for being with us. The show is not over yet. We've still got tomorrow and Friday to go, and we will recap all of this again. So do stay with us for two big kahunas. And here's Matt now.
That's it, you know, as we found out we're just going to start racking up the shows, and we know that we've got still Wednesday show and Friday show, so we're going to make the most of our time together, Barry.
So as we go to the break and to the next episode, okay, don't go wham and then stomp, 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 stomp. Here's Matt now to take us out to the break and to the next episode with that.
Exactly right, Barry. I don't even think I can beat that, mate. That was perfect. Don't be a stompity stomp, stomp, stomp.
Because where will stomping get you? We're on the road to nowhere.
That's it. Stomp and get you nowhere, people.
So if you've got a problem, don't just get the can opener and let the contents spill all over the place, like, because it won't taste good. Here's Matt now to take us out to the break with that.
All right, don't be a pressure cooker, guys. Just chill and be like Barry.
Okay, so we will be back to bring you the episode 293 after the lunch break and after we've done some paperwork, so there's still plenty more of the program to come today. And the time is 20 minutes after 12 Eastern Daylight Saving Time. And don't go away, we've still got plenty more to come up on, to bring you, I should say, on the next episode. You are watching the final Tuesday edition of the Daily Wraps. This is episode 292 on the 5th day of October. So still plenty more coming up, and we may even talk about our favourite ice cream on the next episode. I can see Matt's mouth drawing as I talk about ice cream, and it is coming to that time of the season for ice cream. But remember, either quickly, guys, or it will melt like ice. Here's Matt now to take us out.
That's right, summer's coming, Barry. And when you said ice cream, you guessed I'm salivating. It's one of my favourite things to have in summer, Barry. Love it.
So it is lunchtime now on the show, and we will see you after the lunch break and continue the paperwork. And don't go away now. Stay with us. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to part 2 of episode 292. And we're into the final stretch of our show, the home stretch. Well, just to recap on our phone manners, they are very important, and joining me now in the studio, it's a very good afternoon to Matt Brown.
Good afternoon, Barry. Thanks for having me, Duck.
Well, our phone manners, they must be precise, accurate, and fair. Here's Matt now to open the second part of our show with that.
That's right. If you're in a good headspace, that's probably one of the most important things after you run through Barry's checklist, is to be nice and calm and polite.
So don't go wham and slam the phone down, because that's not the way to speak to someone on the phone. Here's Matt now for this.
That's right. And if you rang up to ask a question or to receive an answer, I tell you what, I don't think I'd be ringing them back, Barry, if someone yelled or screamed or shoved the phone down on me. It's not polite.
So don't just go wham and slam the phone down, because again, that can put the person off, okay? So please do not do that. Here's Matt now.
Exactly. Otherwise, you'll be the stomp, 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 stomp. Barry and I do not condone stomp, stomp behaviour.
So if you've got a problem, please sort it out appropriately. Don't just go stomp, 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 stomp. Here's Matt now.
Exactly right, Barry. I can't even beat that one, mate. That was a good one.
Well, the movie's still happening, but again, I don't have a date. But Queensland is out there. Get your jabs so you can reopen. Here's Matt now.
Exactly right. Unfortunately, Queensland's falling behind with the jabs because they're walking around with no masks and life goes on as normal. So they've forgotten about getting getting the jab. So if you know of anyone that hasn't had the jab yet, get him to get jabbed.
And it's done like a ping, and then it's all done. Here's Matt now.
Exactly. If someone doesn't like needles, Barry, like myself, I'm sure you've had lots more in your time than me. I couldn't even feel that one, Barry. It was that quick that there's no excuse for anyone not to get it done.
So, before we do go today, just remember your phone manners, guys, because they are important. Don't go stomp, 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 and go wham. Why am I not moving up to Queensland right now? So let's do a quick role play first.
Okay.
You be Mitch.
Ring, ring.
Good afternoon, Mitch.
G'day, Barry. How are you, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Mate, it's all better for hearing you now.
So no word on Queensland yet?
Unfortunately, mate, no. It's still Anastasia's still up to old tricks up here, mate.
And that's no good, is it?
No, it's not good. It's not what we really want up here, Barry, because otherwise we'd let you through the gate and you'd be up here already.
And you keep me posted, okay?
Yeah, mate, no problem, Barry. Good to hear from you, buddy.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Baz. Click.
Now that was a nice way of speaking to someone.
Very smooth.
Now, a not so polite way.
Okay, here we go. Ring, ring.
Well, I hope you're satisfied.
Good afternoon. Who am I speaking to?
I'm very angry, Barry Beer. What have you been saying to the government?
Oh, Barry. So it's very unlike you to be being angry about it. The government. Well, as you know, Baz, there's not much happening up here with the government.
Wham!
Barry. Barry.
Now, again, that was just role playing, guys. So, please get your manners out of your pocket. Okay, there's no need to be so rude on the phone. Here's Matt now for this.
And as we always talk about, Barry, well, they're free. They don't cost you anything.
And manners don't cost a thing, guys. So if you haven't got anything nice to say on the phone, then zip. It's like doing your bag up, isn't it?
Exactly
Here's
right.
Matt now.
Exactly right there, buddy. Got another nice to say zip it or shut your mouth, the old school used to say.
So we'd like to go out with a very important message. Phone manners are very important. Okay? And if the person you are you are trying to call is not available, please leave a polite message with your name and number so that they can call you back, just like I did with the Premier's office. Here's my offside.
That's it. Leave your name, your number, what time you called, and if you would like a response from that particular person. Because if you leave all those all nicely, you're more than likely to get a call back.
But if you leave a rude message, guys, you will not get a response at all. And like we said before on the show, you will get blacklisted, which means you will probably get banned. Here's Matt now.
That's right, and so you should. So if you choose to ring up and be angry and rude and abusive, well, don't expect someone to be nice and friendly on the other end.
And it's like if I was to say, okay, if that's the way you're going to act on the phone, then we will end this conversation now. Here's Matt.
Yep, and so you should, Barry. That was well said, mate.
So as we end our Tuesday session of the daily wraps, and possibly the last, we've got tomorrow and Friday to get through. And just the case numbers, I think 608 cases, I think today.
Okay, that's good.
I think I could be wrong. And to our dear friend Gladys, just to close the show, thank you for being such a good premier to us. We wish you all the best for your future, and I hope to meet you someday soon in the future, but you've got all that time to relax, and good luck with your case on the 18th of October, okay? And all is well with you. Here's Matt now.
That's right. Wish you all the best and good luck for the future there.
So we welcome the new Premier on board, and I hope that he does a good job, just like Gladys did, and so we hope that you enjoyed today's show. Okay, just remember your phone manners, guys. Okay, don't go wham on the phone if things are not going your way. Okay, that is very rude. Okay, so don't just snap at someone on the phone if things are not going your way. Here's Matt now to interact on that.
That's it. You know, patience, guys. Patience. As we talk about, just have some patience and remember you're speaking to another human being on the other end of the line.
So don't be rude on the phone, guys, please. Okay, if you've had a bad day on the phone and you've got on the wrong side of the bed, okay, don't be an absolute nincompoop on the phone. Don't be rude. Speak calmly and politely, and you will get the response that you are after. Okay, and if you treat someone nicely on the phone, they will treat you nicely. Here's Matt now.
That's well said, Barry. That's summed up perfectly.
So with your emails too, guys, write nice emails like I've done, and they will respond to you. But if you put rude swear words or use offensive language, your email will probably end up in the trash bin or the garbage bin as we call them on our machines here, and you will not get the response. Here's Matt now.
That's it. Same with the phone manners. Just be polite and write it as though you're writing it to one of your friends.
So as we bid you farewell for this Tuesday, the number that we rely on 24 hours a day, that is the 3 donuts. Okay, do not ring that number. We repeat, do not ring that number unless you've got an emergency, guys. And Lifeline is there too. 131114. Okay, speak to someone if you're down or out, but don't act like the fool, guys. And that is episode 292-93 for this Tuesday, the 5th of October, Eastern Daylight Saving Time, 20 past 3 now. Time to draw this episode to a close. Okay, we hope that you've enjoyed our Tuesday session today, and we do hope that you will join us tomorrow morning from 9:30 here in the studio for episode 294 tomorrow, because we did episode 292, 93 now, so it will be episode 294, 95 tomorrow, and then on Friday to finish off our last program of the series here in the studio. Well, hopefully we'll get some news on when I can say goodbye to the lockdown, and we will give you that news on Friday. But that's all we've got time for today. Thanks for your company. Here's Matt now to close this show with all of this.
See you later, guys. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned in for our Wednesday edition.
Until then, we wish you a happy Tuesday night, and glad if you are watching, please do take care of yourself, and I look forward to meeting you sometime in the future, and you've done a fantastic job. Here's Matt to tell you about it.
Yeah, thanks, Glades. All the best.
And thank you for watching, and we will look forward to your company tomorrow. But until then, have a fantastic night, everybody. And as Tony Barber used to say, bye for now. Keep smiling, and bye for now. Bye bye.